In today's class, we'll be discussing rock weathering. Okay, what is weathering? Weathering is the physical and chemical disintegration and decomposition of rocks and minerals. We have two main kinds of weathering. We have the physical weathering and the chemical weathering. The physical weathering involves disintegration of rocks into a finer particles. Okay, whereas chemical weathering involves decomposition of the mineral component of the rock. Okay, so the physical weathering is all about disintegration of mineral by temperature, pressure, and so on into finer particles, whereas the chemical weathering occurs when minerals are decomposed, okay, dissolved by water, carbon dioxide, and oxygen. Okay, so this is the main reason, the main difference between the physical and chemical weathering. Now we have physical processes of weathering. We have physical processes of weathering. We have about four here. We have thermal expansion and contraction. We have thermal expansion and contraction. Now this thermal is all about heat. Now when there is high insolation, when the heat from sunlight hits the rocks, they will expand. Just like when you put frying pan without water on a gas cooker, the heat will expand the lattice structure of the pan. It will expand. Now, when you remove that pan from fire and allow it to cool, it will contract. Okay, so the thermal expansion and contraction, that's successive expansion and contraction. The stress it will induce on the rock will eventually lead to breakage of the rock. Okay, just like when you get metal, you are twisting metal like this. Okay, eventually it will break. Number two is grinding action of particles. Okay, grinding action of particles. When water, like flooding, is doing transpositional work, when it carries some materials, you see, and that's we call this one abrasion. You see, the rock, okay, is transporting, will be colliding with each other, and the walls of the channel of the transport. Okay, so that collision between one particle and the other and the walls of the channel will eventually break down the rock. Okay, now we have freezing and thawing. This is related to this. When the temperature is very low, the rock will freeze. The rock freezes, and when it is very, very high, it expands. Okay, that's contraction. Relaxation and contraction will eventually break down the rock. Okay, and then we have action of organism. Okay, like man, plant, the burrowing action of earthworm in the soil will eventually break down rocks into smaller particles. Remember what we said about physical weathering. It is disintegration, breaking down of rock into a finer particle. All these processes will break the lumps of the rock into a finer particles. Now we have chemical processes of weathering. Recall, chemical process involves the decomposition of mineral, okay, by water, oxygen, and carbon dioxide. Now we have about 5 chemical processes of weathering. Number 1 is hydration. This involves when mineral absorb water. When mineral absorbs water, okay, it will help to disintegrate that rock or mineral. Another one is carbonation. Now, when carbon dioxide combined with rainwater, it will form carbonic acid. Okay, it will form carbonic acid, which will eventually C2CO3, which will eventually break down the rock. Okay, that's carbonation. Oxidation reduction. This is involved in, it has to do with iron. Okay, the oxidation and reduction will eventually lead to breakage of rock. Now, hydrolysis is splitting of water molecule. When this involves in minerals, it will help to break down the mineral. Now, solution is solution of solute by water. Okay, like some minerals like calcium carbonate. When they are dissolved in water, it will help in the solution will help to break down the rock. So this is all we have about weathering. When you go through this and the notes, you understand more. But if you have any question, contact me. I will clarify you. Like and comment and share the video. You get more updates. Thank you for